my voice, but I don't sound like that. And so I mean, that didn't work for me, although I was honored to be in it. But yes, what she said.
Yeah, and then you get the opportunity not only to try different things, but to be exposed to a bunch of different directors. So what may seem like, oh, I'm just booth hopping around doing woman A and woman B, is a fantastic opportunity to play in the booth and be directed by lots of different people and take feedback. And so I think that's a really that's an avenue you can take.
So many hands.
So many hands. So little.
This is a bit of a controversial topic. You voiced Chi-Chi, the wife of Goku. I've heard lots of people saying that Goku is a horrible husband. What are your thoughts on that? What do you think of Goku?
Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going.
He's never home, so it's hard for me to tell what kind of husband he is. But my beef with Chi-Chi is she demanded he propose.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't know what marriage was. He thought it was food.
What an idiot.
And then she now wants him to quit what she fell in love with him for. It's like the chick that marries the rock star and then wants him to get a day job.
That is correct.
That is correct. I don't recall. So yeah, I don't know that. I mean, she picked somebody that wasn't the average picket fits kind of guy, so I kind of don't feel sorry for her.
Yeah, Bulma got the better end of the deal.
And you've had your hand up for quite some time, yes.
What studios do you recommend for demos?
All of them.
I mean, it just, for somebody that you feel comfortable with, it's gonna write from the original for you to take the time to really put the effort and the investment.
Oh, I thought you meant to send your demos too.
I think you meant where to get them
Yeah, the
created,
recordings.
yeah.
Yes.
So they need to be customizing it to make, that's your calling card, that's your stamp, that's your brand. So it needs to be very customized and you kind of get what you pay for.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're like, oh, we're doing demos for $200, come on over.
And they don't know
Maybe not.
your range. So.
Yeah, they need to know you, interview you, write copy for you, have the sound, you know what I'm saying? And it needs to be customized to what your brand is and what you're trying to accomplish for your career. And every demo is different, right? You have a commercial demo. There's different ones for different genres, I guess, of voice.
You have ones of work that you've already done, and then ones of things that I've never heard. Your hand has been up for an hour.
I haven't been here, has he been here?
No,
She's exaggerating.
that is correct.
The biggest question I had was, well, first of all, we talked about Chi-Chi relationship with Goku. Just found out in Super that he didn't know what a kiss was.
Oh, God.
Schimmel and I decided that. Never mind, it's not plus 18. Anyway. Yeah. So.
Get him a shot.
But the real question I had was, during the pandemic, everybody had to stay at home and do all type of stuff. How was your method as far as staying at home and doing recordings?
I didn't do very well at it because I am not an engineer. I had the setup, but they literally had to be on headphones telling me everything to do. So once they allowed us to come in, if we were comfortable, and literally you never saw another human. The director and engineer would be at home. So that was my choice. Take a risk. I felt safer there than any grocery store. I'm not a good engineer.
I'm a public school teacher, so I was in it from the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
We weren't quarantined or any of that. You know, we were for a little short period of time, I guess from March to May.
Right.
Right, and then we went right back in. So I went into the studio the moment I could. And like she said, I recorded very briefly from home and then always from the studio. It happened the entire campaign.
Okay.
So, Envy, character that
Gesundheit.
partner that is similar but also different versus the original versus Brother Life. Did you feel like that you had to do anything like different for the character?
Bless you.
In your life?
Not really, because I loved Brotherhood because I felt like I was very comfortable with the character right now. You know what I mean? It was like still different twists and turns and things like that coming, and I don't read ahead. Like I'm finding out about it when I'm finding out about it. And I think that's what makes it exciting. That's what the acting
Here,
react to that
you need these more than I do.
at that immediate moment. But I knew more about the character, right? To where it wasn't like kind of inventing it from the beginning or something. It's like that's who gets an opportunity to do that? Not very many people. Like just like with fruits baskets, I didn't know that was coming back 20-something years later. It was like
2019.
That was a fun
those
surprise.
opportunities are rare, and
Wait a
I don't
minute.
really look at it from that perspective. I just kind of pick up where the story. I go where it's where the story leads us.
Wait a minute. Okay, I had no clue you were in the OG Fruits Basket, Wendy. Who were you in that?
I'm Kio's mother.
Oh, and you're also her again in that? Because as far as I know, most of the cast returned for the reboot except Aaron Dismuke, who played Hero, because, well, puberty hit him and they had to replace him with Lucy, correct?
Yeah, because he went from like a 10-year-old boy to 6'4". So,
I mean, how much of...
Pull that off.
I mean, it wasn't that jarring of a shift going from him to Lucy between the reboots, right?
I don't know enough about that.
I mean, if you can compare it to when Aaron had to be replaced for Alphonse with Maxie Whitehead, was there much of a shift between the two?
So,
We don't understand. This
did
is
it-
not a Johnny Depp joke. I really don't understand.
I could be wrong, but if I'm wrong, did it affect your work when they changed the voice actor?
No.
That was what I was kind of getting at, Cynthia. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you recommend getting an agent or signing with a talent agency over freelance work, or do you think both are like kind of something you want to have in your toolbox?
I had an agent and I haven't had one for over 11 years.
Same,
Once I became a teacher, the agent literally called me and was like, is acting a hobby now for you or what? And I'm like, no. Oh, well, so how are you gonna do all this stuff while you're a teacher? I'm like, I don't know, like, but I'm going to be a teacher now, so, and they dropped me. And it affected some of my work, but not voice acting. Obviously, commercial work, film work, all those things, that had to go by the wayside, because I can't just be waiting. for
12 hours a day on a
Yeah,
set.
I can't do that, right? But as far as voice acting goes, specifically in Texas, I don't think that you really, I don't know, it depends. It depends on if you want to do commercial or not, which is where the money is. Then I believe you do need an agent.
Don't get into dubbing for the money.
Yeah, no.
Do it because you love it.
Yeah, well, all acting, you do it because you love it. But, so to answer your question, yes, you do need one, depending on what you want to do with your career. And my goal is to eventually get one again, if I ever retire, which every day seems closer. I'm just kidding. No, I'm saying. But, but it takes a lot of time to